So whether you're just getting started with your digital marketing agency or you're struggling to understand which services are going to generate not only the best results, but lowest client churn and make you and your clients the most money, I'm going to dive into the main services here today, and we're going to help you understand which services have the lowest client churn, which is going to help you generate more money, as well as keep clients around longer with less headaches and less hassle. Client churn is one of the biggest issues that agencies struggle with. It's really difficult to sell digital marketing clients, but it's even more difficult to keep them around and keep them happy for a lot of agencies, because so many agencies don't focus on selling the right services to the right clients in the right industries. And so there's 4 main services that I have experience in selling, and I'm gonna walk you through them from the lowest client churn to the highest client churn, and how and why you should sell them, and more importantly, when you should sell them. So the 4 main services are SaaS, which is GoHighLevel, the software, all the automations, everything like that. The second one is SEO, also known as search engine optimization. So this can be for the website. It could also be for the Google business profile. Third is going to be Google Ads or Google Pay per click. And then number 4 is going to be Facebook and Instagram advertising. Now, I'm only going to share my experience on working with the clients that I worked with, which were typically local service-based and home service type contractors. And the best service for me, the one that made me the most money and also had the lowest client churn of any of them at all, was SaaS. So think about GoHighLevel, right? You're likely thinking about signing up for GoHighLevel, or maybe you have an account. If you don't, make sure to check out the description of this video and the link in my bio to sign up for a free and extended 30-day trial. But SaaS is like the stickiest thing that you could possibly sell. The reason is because at the end of the day, you are literally building a wall around your business while building a wall around your client's business. Because when you create the automations, when you create the landing pages, the websites, and all of the things that help their business run, you have lead nurturing, you have the capture of the leads, you have literally everything they need to run their business. They are so much less likely to cancel. Oh, and when SaaS is the foundation of the services that you sell, they are so much less likely to cancel SEO, Google ads, and Facebook ads. And so the number 1 service I recommend you sell, and obviously I recommend you do it with GoHighLevel, is SaaS. And when you do it, it might be a little bit lower of a ticket, obviously, compared to some of those other services, but the lifetime value and the foundation that it sets for all the other services that you sell is absolutely incredible. So the next digital marketing service that we're going to talk about is SEO, otherwise known as search engine optimization. And SEO is done in 2 different formats. It's done in the format of ranking a Google business profile, helping that rank in the map pack, etc., as well as the website. And so traditionally, this is sold as a much longer term play. I like to talk about SEO as building out digital real estate, or like going to the gym and knowing you got a bunch of weight to lose and that it's not going to happen overnight. And another reason why churn is so relatively low, so if we're taking it in orders of percentages, usually you're going to see SaaS at like less than a 5% churn is what I've typically seen accustomed to. And with SEO, usually around 10%. Now, some of those other services with the paid side, which we'll talk about here in a second, obviously much higher. But the nice thing about SEO as well is there's not ad spend that really goes into it. It's going to be a flat monthly rate that you're going to sell from anywhere from $500 if you're just doing Google business profile stuff, all the way up to people are selling SEO for $4,000 or $5,000 a month. And so your clients aren't getting dinged every single time that leads come in, right? And so that's the difference between SEO and paid advertising, whether it's on Google or social media. And that's another reason why the churn is so low. People understand the long game with it. And for your clients, whether you get them 1 phone call a month or you get them 100 phone calls a month through SEO, it's 1 flat fee. So over time, their return on investment with you is going to continue to go in the right direction. Ideally, of course, if you're doing good work and they're obviously seeing results. So I love selling SEO and I love selling SaaS with SEO. I love selling SaaS with everything. But when you implement a strong SEO strategy for your clients, you can see clients get 10, 15, 20, 50x return on investment. Because again, it's like building out digital real estate and it's not gonna go away. I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors over at GoHighLevel. GoHighLevel has been a platform we've used in our businesses since 2020. It has absolutely changed the game for us. So whether you're just getting started with your first digital marketing agency, or you're looking to scale your agency and maybe you're using another software, or maybe you're using a bunch of different tools that GoHighLevel has all in one place for one price in one platform. And so the third service that I have a lot of experience selling is Google Ads or pay-per-click. Now, back in the day, 2018, 2019, 2020, even 2021, you were able to help your clients make a pretty decent chunk of change with Google Ads. Well, that has changed. Google Ads has consistently continued to rise in terms of cost per click, which makes it almost irrelevant for people to actually make money from it. And Google Ads is notorious for, even if you have the ad campaign set up really, really well, a lot of bogus spam or irrelevant calls, which really, really pisses off your clients. And so I tend to recommend people stay away from this, especially now that Google Guaranteed has came into the fold. Now, from a service selling standpoint, there's really not a whole lot digital agencies can do to manage a local service ad or Google Guaranteed campaign, which usually hinders the amount that you're able to charge, obviously, for retainer services. So if you're still selling Google Ads, and it's recommended for times and places, but you need to understand that it's gonna have a much higher, usually anywhere from 20 to 25% monthly churn, based to 5% on SaaS or 10% on SEO. Reason being is cost per clicks are super high. There's so much competition now in so many markets, especially for local service-based businesses, and Google Guaranteed has come into the fold. And so with all of that, again, the difference is you're likely paying, or your clients are likely paying you for a flat rate to ads management, and then they're having to pay, every single time someone clicks on their ad. And they usually get charged in about $500 increments from Google. So they get that charge. They don't see leads come in automatically. They remember that there was one bogus one that really, really upset them. And the next thing you know, they're trying to cancel. So again, I would not necessarily recommend going the Google Ads route if you haven't already tapped out putting a product and service together with SaaS and SEO. Now, the fourth and final recurring service product with digital marketing agencies that I have a lot of experience selling is Facebook and Instagram advertising. Now, I don't have a lot of experience doing anything with TikTok or LinkedIn or any of that stuff, but Facebook and Instagram ads, I used to sell and manage a lot of those myself. So like back when I was mentioning in previous videos that I was doing about $30,000 a month in recurring revenue, I was doing a lot of Facebook ads. And back in 2018, 2019, 2020, you used to be able to freaking print money for your clients. You used to be able to print money for your agency on there as well. Because of all of the different algorithm updates, because Facebook continuously updates different things and censors a lot of stuff, it's absolutely crazy. It has made it so hard to get a significant return on investment or even any return on investment for your clients. Couple that with all the iOS updates that have made it super difficult for remarketing and retargeting, and it's almost not even worth selling from a lead gen aspect. Now, if your client's okay with branding and remarketing and retargeting to past customers and email lists and lookalike audience, then that's a completely different story, but you usually can't charge a lot for that, right? So I recommend a lot of people, businesses, hey, spend $300, $400, $500, sometimes $600 a month on that. But again, you're not gonna be able to charge $1,000 a month for managing $500 worth of, ad spend, right? And so typically what we see right now is churn is gonna be anywhere from really 30 to 35, sometimes even 40%, maybe even closer to 50% month over month. And so you might be getting a bunch of people interested in signing up with Facebook ads and Instagram ads and all those things, but you're losing them just as quick. So when you lose those clients just as quick, obviously it sucks, but more importantly, you gotta go find new ones in order to make up that difference. And the amount of time, energy, and resources you and your team put into trying to keep that client around, again, it's almost not even worth it. So the fourth and final service in the order of the churn that's going to be the highest is going to be social media and Instagram and Facebook advertising. So there you have it. We just went over those 4 main services that I have a lot of experience selling, that I've sold hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars of services over the last 6 years in the digital marketing agency space. And so just a quick recap, if I'm selling services, right, and I'm just getting started, or I'm trying to figure out like what package should I actually be selling, first and foremost, I'm always selling SaaS. And then from there, I'm adding on SEO. And then depending upon the market, I might be selling Google Ads, management, and then maybe doing some Facebook and social media and Instagram remarketing and retargeting branding, but not the typical lead generation focus. And so you're gonna see, churn month over month at about 5% maybe on SaaS, 10% on SEO, 20 to 25% on Google Ads, and 30 to 35 plus on social media advertising. And that's if your stuff is really, really good and you're working with the right clients. If you're not doing those things, that can even be much higher. So make sure as you're getting started, make sure as you're trying to scale to that next level and really systematize your agency that you're not just selling anything and everything, and you're not just working with anyone and everyone. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, I just went over why SaaS is so important and why it has the lowest client churn of anything that's out there. Make sure to go sign up for that free and extended 30-day trial with GHL. You're gonna get some incredible Builders of Authority personal branding and social media organic bonuses to help you find more clients. We're gonna teach all the strategies in there. And if you have any questions, if there's anything that you don't understand about GoHighLevel, let us know, leave a comment. Or if you got value from this video, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you take this information. I hope you go productize your agency with the services that have the lowest client churn. Running an agency can be very tough, but we make it so much harder at so many points in the business. Make sure to go live that digital nomad marketing life.